All right, so first Berserker Khazzan is like is supposed to be like in the Dungeon and Fighter universe. I played the fighting game. I never actually played the mobile game. You don't need to know any of that kind of stuff when you go through and play it. It's a Dark Souls style clone, and dude, I liked it a lot. It took me around 43 hours to go through most of the all of the missions. I missed a couple of those little jar buddies, but that's okay. We don't know what the heck they are, but we had a blast playing it. And what I think is the nice, cool feature here, besides the cool anime graphics, is the bosses. The bosses are great. I love them. This one here is named Viper. I think he might be the third one or the second one. It took me an hour. It took me an hour to learn him and beat him, and it was by the barest minimum. And this is after they had apparently had nerfed him down by 8% or whatever. Very, very tough, and I'm an above average Dark Souls action game player. I'm pretty good at him. We play Ninja Goddamn for fun, and there I am. But yeah, that's the standout is them, and it's only got 3 weapons, but I found mine. I love my stick. I found my stick. They have this cool like moonlight thingamajig where you have these like after images and stuff, and you get this combo up, and you just start blasting this moonlight thing, and it's like just like and it's like, what am I doing? I don't know. It feels really good. It feels really good. I know what I'm doing. It looks cool as heck doing it too. And you got like this like dodge that it'll leave like a after image shadow, and if they attack that dodge, they'll take damage. And I'm like, realize it's like, wait a minute, they're hitting like 3,000 or 4,000 damage when they freaking whiff. It's like, whoa, this is great. It's great, and I loved it. And while it's only got 3 weapons, they feel fantastic. And so you start off with like this sort of dual wieldy berserker dummy thing for the peasants, I guess. Brian, real gentlemen use sticks, and then there's like a dumb big sword for slow barbarian dumbheads. But we stuck to the spear, loved it, heck of it, and we built this kind of stamina build thing that we try to deplete their little purple bar right there, and when you get them down, you can get them with like a cool berserker attack, or you just kind of spam hit all your stuff there, and it is so fun. It feels real good. It's like an explosion when you hit that stuff just right. Now for the non-boss content, there's like it's average, it's typical, and it reminds me a hell of a lot of Nioh, where it's level based. You don't go through like a giant. There's like secrets and stuff, but it's not like secrets every damn where and every situation with like all these little paths and stuff that lock back and feed back into each other the way Dark Souls is. What is it, continuous world, whatever, Brian? I don't know. But you go through levels, and you got to get a little jar buddy, and you got to get these little crystal shards to be hit, and then any kind of other hidden treasures and stuff too. It'll be there. Dude, you'll go through that in like 20 minutes for the early ones. The bigger ones might take upwards of an hour toward the end. Then the levels get better toward the end. They're kind of linear and easy at the beginning, but you'll get through there, and then you spend 20 minutes doing the level and 40 minutes on the boss. It's like once you get to the boss, the tutorial mode is off or whatever. It's time to really play. It's so damn fun, fighting the bosses, and it's explosive. I guess the problem with the regular levels, there is a variety of enemies, but it takes a while for them to get to. It's not as bad as say Nioh 1, and thankfully the game isn't as long as Nioh 1, where it starts coming, you would get really routine. By the time you get used to fighting these same guys, you'll be toward the end of the game anyway. I'd say about, I don't know, man, we're gonna go for 30 hours. It might be 30 hours if you skipped all of the optional missions. I did all of the little optional missions, maybe not even that, maybe 25, but we wanted to do all our optional missions and stuff. The gear and stuff and the leveling is very similar to Nioh, and so you'll get the same gear. You'll kill a thing, and you'll get a gear with some random stats on it, and you can change the stats around. You can augment your gear to level it up. And what I found is that once I found a set that had some set bonuses that I liked, like stamina damage and stamina recovery and stuff, we just went all into that and just kept them and just leveled it up. And it's not expensive and or oppressive to do that, so it just costs some money. And just for every couple of levels, we'd go and spend 5 minutes in town making all our gear caught back up to whatever treasures we were getting out. Some players will get really annoyed by it. It's not quite the amount of junk that Nioh has. My inventory was never maxed out. I constantly, and then if you did, you could just lock your gear and just do like Nioh, where you just salvage all it and then use it to either buy little experience points or freaking just or crafting materials or whatever you wanted to do. But we had a lot of fun, and I don't know whether there's like, what is it, about 20 bosses? Then they have they got repeats or duplicates, but really the first time you went to them, this was really, really tough and fun. And if that's appealing to you, like almost like a Punch-Out style, where you have to learn the boss over time, this is a great game, and you'll like it. Now, it is because of those bosses, I consider this harder than something like Dark Souls. You need to be like a veteran to. That's gotta set. It's going to turn a lot of people off there, but it's true. You need to be really damn good to even just come in and play it. The first damn Yeti thing took me 40-something minutes to beat. We got better toward the end, Brian, all right? We got better toward the end. I think the last guy I spent 30 minutes on. And there's a couple of them we kind of went through and stole it. We're stealers. We didn't spend hours and hours on him, Brian, okay? Thank goodness. But I overall recommend this game. I think it's $60 to start with. There's a lot of good stuff coming out, Brian, right now. A lot of good action games. But this is worth your time and it's worth your money. And if it's later on down the line, if you see it for 50%, it's definitely a grab there. So Brian's got the Paul high in the air. We like that Viper, that Makuna. What was the other ones? That Hismar, and the last boss. There were some real bastards in here. And the Viper's my favorite. This guy was so freaking cool, and he's drove me nuts. But I love fighting him. And then Big Kitty. We love the explosiveness of that spear, that moon stance and the shadow images and all that stuff. It was fun. It felt really good, and the brutal kills and all that stuff is great. So, 2 paws up. Try it out.